What's up, everybody? I'm Novo coming at you with another one. TSX Venture Exchange looking at Manganese X Energy Corp. Um, I don't know. This was a request to have a look at this. I mean, it shows that it's really whippy. Let me go to log scale. It's super whippy. It's been grinding down. We've got multiple splits. What is this one? 110. Oof. 110. I mean, this one's a lottery ticket. If you ask me, I'm pretty nervous about this, so I would probably stay away. However, if you're willing to take risks, the same thing. Like this has to get above the zero cross. And it looks like it's grinding down. So I think the continuation will be down. You can see lower high, lower high, lower high. And we'll be testing. This was previous support. And over here was previous resistance. I'm thinking previous resistance will be future support somewhere around June. It looks like it just keeps grinding down. On the weekly, I mean, we're really pushing it because of the what's the word I'm looking for? Well, because of the splits and the way the pricing has gone, this is like crazy resistance, right? And look, as soon as we broke it, these were all trap traders and they're exiting. So that means 1/10 of this is where the potential bottom is. And I don't know, it just doesn't look good to me. However, when we look left, most of the money is coming in here, most traded, like minuscule up to a bit of an entry, and then the profit taking of the people who are trapped here. So these guys are still in the money. These guys are out, so money has changed hands. People are buying dimes or dollars on the dime. I don't think we'll ever break this tangent here heading into the future, but this sign is clear. We're pushing down further. I don't like the steepness of the APO and the MACD heading down. There's no sign of bottoming out yet, which means we'll go below the zero cross, which means once we bounce here, where is the next turn? Well, the next turn will be if we come down to here. I think we'll be trapped in this range for a while. So we may come down and bounce off like the 27, 26. The 100 is sitting right about here around the 30-cent mark. But if you do monthly and look left, this is why I'm looking at the 37-cent mark here. And then let me clone this. Clone. And then resistance will likely be right about, it might even be lower. I mean, we could go all the way down to here, right? So what is that? 23 cents. And do you see what I'm talking about? Resistance, resistance, didn't even hit it. Resistance on the 20. So the 20 could be support. But somewhere down here, I guess I'll pull this down to about there. I honestly don't. That's the lane. I think that's just where we're looking at right now. So this thing may continue all the way down to 23 cents before we bounce and then maybe get resisted by 34.5. So that would be the ultimate bounce there, I think. And then the resistance basically there within this candle. And the 50, they're both like kind of curling down on the monthly. Move this up a smidge. Yeah, 36, 35.5, somewhere around there. So I think we're headed into this quadrant, and then we're going to find resistance. So the 21 and the 34 will potentially show a lot of resistance. So once we're down here, the 111 is headed right around 23. So I think we'll just continue this all the way down like so. And then the bounce, wherever it is here, we'll just make it here. I think we'll see resistance somewhere where the 34, the 20, there we go. This thing might curl over like that, right? And that also means that this may curl over like that. So, I mean, I could be wrong, but that's the way it's looking to me. Let's change this color. Oh no, fire alarm. Come on. Change that to pink. So I think that's what we are looking for, possibly down around 23. Trying to match this up. Okay. Not much else to say. The weekly needs to stay above the zero cross. We are watching the daily. I have to clear my throat. Sorry. But yeah, I think it's pretty evident that this sell-off is not over, in my opinion. So got to get above that. And we can start looking at the 4-hour just for a precursor when we start seeing moves back up to the upside. Where's the 200 on this bad boy? Like we're gonna, yeah, the 200 is gonna follow the 20 week. I see further blood in the streets, so to speak. So if you want to watch the 4-hour, I would watch that 200. The 200 needs to be broken and then needs to show support. So I'm sticking to that. I think that's what we're going to see. And we will go full screen, try and keep this candle or this chart semi clean. And we'll close off that boy. And we'll do the 100 as well. So pretty sure everybody sees that. Oh, haven't done a GAN box in a while, right? Right about yeah, not good. Can't quite. Maybe it's a double. Let me just clone this for a second. So it could happen a little sooner, but That's our line of resistance. Um, so for me, the argument is a continuation down into either we find support or we're in this death zone. I'm going to argue we continue down to the death zone. So someone's going to scream at me with the way the GAN boxes look, because it's going to look like Star Wars. So everybody sees that. I'm going to delete. You can make that on your chart, but that's the heavy resistance of price and time. And this is bounce territory, and it looks like mid-July. So things might get a little bearish. The only saving grace is we've found support-ish around the 200. So it could be that we find support maybe over here, but until we break those forecasted lines, what's the trend? The trend is down. So there's no sign of a bounce. So we continue waiting for a signal lower. You can buy here and think that, you may see the bounce, but if it keeps going down, you're just, you're diluting your own money. It's better to get in late and see the move to the upside, right? Like, look at this. This looked good. This bounce here, but it just continued again, resistance. And this is weeks. And then this was the only green candle above the zero cross, right about there. This guy right here. And then all of a sudden there was that. So sell off, entry right about there. And then looking for an exit. The exit probably would have been about there. So you would have run from 36 up to about 78. Pretty good. And now you want to 50% that below 40. We're at about 40 now. I think this can go lower. So if you do start accumulating now, I would wait. I would wait till you see the move to the upside. It's better to get in late and start showing profit than getting in early and grinding it out, wasting time before you see the move to the upside. I know it's contrary to what everybody is thinking, but that is the best way for me. And we're at 13 cents. So we'll call it at that. Thumbnail incoming. And I guess you have to listen to the video to understand what all this here means. Trade safe.